judge has declined to issue a temporary restraining order. You might say, in what type of case? A California sheriff remains free to rob armored cars carrying money from state-licensed marijuana businesses. So a federal judge this week declined to issue a TRO against a California sheriff who uses civil forfeiture to rob armored cars carrying money earned by state-licensed marijuana businesses. Now, in his ruling, the judge said that the company, which is based in Pennsylvania that transports cash between businesses and banks, may very well have an excellent case, but had failed to meet the high burden for a temporary restraining order. And so what's going on here is that these armored cars are passing through a county where the sheriff, when he spots one, has it pulled over, and it's carrying money from a marijuana business to a bank. Now, that's not illegal in California. However, there's still an issue with the feds. The feds still have not come out and said, yeah, you know something, marijuana is not a problem. And so because of that, it's a little loophole that the sheriff can drive his armored truck through. San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies stopped the company vans 3 times in November, December, and January. They seized cash during 2 of the stops, making off with a total of more than $1 million, which was then transferred to the FBI so the Justice Department and the feds could pursue forfeiture under federal law, which, if the government prevails, they kick back 80% of the money to the Sheriff's Department under the Justice Department's equitable sharing program. So it's all a scam. Everyone knows this. The sheriff grabs the money and gives it to the feds. And since the feds have got it, the sheriff can say, well, California law says that I can't grab it and keep it, but I didn't grab it and keep it. I gave it to the feds. The feds have got it. And then the feds will fight over it in exchange for their 20%. And then when they win, if they win, they then kick 80% of it back to the sheriff. And the sheriff can go, it wasn't me. The feds gave me the money.
To you, of course, I mentioned you're in New York, and very significant news coming out of the States this afternoon about the decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. I wonder what you think the significance of this is, not just this decision, but whether you think it will impact other decisions made by the Supreme Court going forward.
I can be very alarmist, and I think the United States is moving to some sort of serious division, a conflict that will rival the Civil War. You have a evangelical fascist court, which is clear to me at this point, and there's going to be a institutional crisis in the United States, which will have untold effects over the next couple of years. And we could get a right-wing government in 2024, whether it's Trump or somebody else, which would then carry out a legitimate coup against American democracy. That sounds horribly alarmist, but every day we inch toward that.
Well, Robert